Today, we're going to deep dive Ezoic's Ad Tester product and how it benefits you as the publisher and your users. Here at Ezoic, we pride ourselves on being a technology partner for our publishers. We are not an ad network nor an ad tech partner, which focus solely on the advertisements on websites. Instead, we take a holistic approach at improving revenue and user experience through a layer of machine learning that customizes the on-site experience for each of your unique users. First, let's look at why this is important. Typically, publishers use a static ad layout on their website. This means that each page has the same ad sizes and locations, and every user sees the exact same thing. What many people don't realize is that taking this traditional approach to setting ads on their website is actually leaving a lot of money on the table. The most important thing to remember is that no two users are the same. Each user has different preferences, intent, and browsing behavior. We've entered an age where technology is getting smarter and people expect to have a personalized experience. Take Amazon, for example. When you log into your Amazon account, it's likely that they already know which products you're looking for. If everyone were to see the same recommended products that you see, Amazon wouldn't sell nearly as much as they do. By customizing the experience to each user and their individual preferences, you too can improve the overall performance. Let's look at an example of how this applies to websites. Let's say we have a new user coming to the site from Google Search who are browsing on a MacBook Air, which is a smaller screen size laptop. A large ad at the top of the page might cause them to bounce because it pushes the majority of the content below the fold. For this user, it might be better to not show an ad at the top of the page and instead show one below the title and the main image so that they can engage with some of the content before seeing the first ad impression. Therefore, reducing the number of people that bounce, getting more people to stay on the website and engage with the content and the ads. On the other hand, you might have a returning user that has the site bookmarked and isn't fazed by a large ad at the top of the page. And therefore, that ad can be shown to that user without impacting user experience and helping you earn more revenue. This is a very simple example that gives you the idea of how Ezoic's technology is taking tons of different variables into consideration when making these decisions. Another example is the time of day. People browse differently in the evenings than when quickly checking their phone in between meetings during the workday. Other variables we take into account are traffic source, device, landing page, operating system, geolocation, time of day of week, connection speed, and we even look at the weather of where the user is located to determine if that impacts the way they engage with the site and the ads on the page. Along with making you more revenue from advertising, this personalization focuses on improving the user experience. This is where Ezoic is unique. When users spend more time on your site, view more pages, and bounce less often, they're having a positive user experience. At all times, our system is measuring and optimizing for UX. If a particular ad layout causes a poor experience for a particular user, the system will automatically phase out that ad combination and try a more user-friendly ad layout for the next lookalike user. This means that while revenue is going up, you're also making your users happy, which in turn helps you rank higher and win more traffic. Sites that have been with Ezoic for years continue to see incremental revenue and user experience improvements because the system gets smarter and smarter, often showing fewer ads while generating more revenue. This also future-proofs your site. If a new technology comes out, like the iPhone 12 or 13, or everyone switches to a 5G connection, those users are going to engage differently than before. So Ezoic will test and make sure that the experience you provide to your users is suited to their current browsing behavior, whatever that may be. While this is a new way of doing things as an online publisher, it's the way that the world is headed. Ezoic will make sure that your site is continuously improving and allow you to focus the majority of your time and energy on generating great content for your readers.